Hey everyone, I'm just gonna say it how it is, okay? Before I played Marvel Rivals, I had heard that it was just a worse copy of Overwatch. But after playing it myself, I realized that's complete bullshit. Get ready for Maximum Pulse.
Maximum Pulse!
Oh my god!
Marvel Rivals surprised me actually. It's one of the most fun PvP games I've played in a long time, and it does have some similarities to Overwatch, but overall, it's a completely different game with a lot of original ideas.
That's 3!
The beta just ended, but I managed to try most of the characters, so in this video I'm just going to talk about each one of them and tell you what I enjoyed most about them. Damn, bruh! That felt good! Doctor Strange is the first character I tried. He's a tank or a vanguard, as they call it in this game, and he has a lot of interesting abilities. You can protect the team with a giant shield, and that's great, but my favorite thing to do with this character was to combine all of his abilities and passives into one massive AoE burst. He's completely busted.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Holy shit! Get Agamotto'd, my dudes.
By the eye of Agamotto! 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 Maelstrom is taken. By the eye of Agamotto!
Wow, beautiful, wow.
That's not all he can do though. He also has a portal, and what makes the portal so good is that you can place both ends anywhere you like. So the first thing I did was place one end of the portal outside the map and the other end at the enemy spawn. And I'll just let the clips speak for themselves.
1!
Who are you?
You have to
Where
stop
are you?
during the mission.
Oh my god!
1!
Where are they gonna come from?
Enemy in front of us!
What?
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Every spell cast has its price.
What are you laughing
Stop that
at?
vehicle in its tracks.
Resist.
Okay, on to Magic. Magic is a DPS, or a duelist as they call it in this game, and this character is straight up busted. If you play a warrior in World of Warcraft, she's the one for you because she's a dedicated sword-swinging melee character. One of her main abilities allows her to teleport a short distance, and after teleporting, you get to choose between 2 moves. Score, baby! The first move is a big whirlwind that damages everyone around you. It's very strong, and the second move spawns a little demon that slashes the air. It's not great to be honest, but you can use it to scare your enemies while you're trying to escape. Now the reason Magic is so busted is because this isn't even her final form. Her ultimate transforms her into a beast which buffs all of her abilities. Her sword swing becomes this high damage attack with much more range, so good luck trying to escape this. On to another DPS. This is Namor. This is the character I had the most playtime on, and he is extremely busted. Namor is basically a mix between Hanzo and Torbjorn, so if you like spamming it down mid or placing turrets that tickle the flankers, this is the character for you. Oh! His turrets are these little squids. You can place 2 of them down at once, and they last for about 5 seconds. The great thing about the squids is if you hit an enemy with Namor's trident, the squids go extra hard on this enemy specifically. You basically triple team an enemy with your squids.
Just as
That's a dub?
Double kill!
See, he's so good. Namor doesn't have the best movement abilities, but he does have an invulnerable ability that allows him to slowly glide while absorbing all damage. So if you're thinking about solo ulting Namor, think again, it's not happening. As for his ultimate ability, which is called Horn of Proteus, he toots on his horn and summons a giant fish that belly flops onto your enemies. Got my ultimate, so I'm just gonna throw it out. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
I'm crazy! It deals a lot of damage and it also disables movement abilities, so good luck trying to escape this one. Ah! Iron Man. This character is completely busted. If you like flying and literally never want to touch the ground, this character is for you, okay? Iron Man flies in the air constantly, there's no juice or cooldown, and honestly, it feels good. His primary fire shoots pulse cannon projectiles that do splash damage, and his secondary fire shoots a continuous hit scan laser beam. Both of these attacks deal a lot of damage, especially the beam. You can delete enemies in a second if you have good tracking.
Wow, 4 in a row.
As for his ultimate ability, have you ever wondered what it would be like to shoot a diva nuke that explodes on impact? Well, here it is.
Maximum pulse! Maximum pulse!
Oh, Iron Man diff.
Wash your hands of Namor.
How am I supposed to get in that?
Oh my god, I put it too high.
Maximum pulse!
Oh! So this is Hela. Hela busted. Yeah, if you're good at aiming, this character is the one for you. This is the character all the Widowmaker mains will be on. Hela isn't exactly a sniper though. There's no scope and there's no one-shot abilities yet, but her primary fire is a hit scan thorn attack that fires fairly quickly and can two-shot enemies. Basically, she does extremely high damage at all ranges. Usually, these type of characters are weak to flankers with burst damage, right? Like SpiderMan. However, she has an evasive ability called Astral Flock. So if you're in danger, you can just turn into a bird and F off. Not only that, if you're having trouble aiming, she has a flashbang. It's basically this explosive sphere that you can throw in the ground, it will stun enemies and it allows you to line up a headshot. As for the ultimate, this is where it gets wacky. It's called Goddess of Death. Hela spawns in the sky and starts chucking these explosive birds, right? It's like throwing grenades that explode on impact. You remain stationary in the sky, and that makes you pretty vulnerable, right? It's kind of like Farah. The difference here is that when some mofo actually shoots you down, you don't die. The ultimate just ends and you spawn below. Hela also has a very strong team-up ability called Queen of Hell. If you land a final hit and defeat an enemy, she will revive Thor and Loki on your team.
Wait, no, if you kill someone and you revive them.
Who's next?
Come back, boy.
That's overpowered.
Please kill him.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Black Panther, yo, I love this character. It truly feels like you're playing Genji. And by that, I mean, you won't kill anyone. And you'll get stuck trying to climb the walls. I'm so bad! Like, what? Oh my god. What?
I like it.
Oh!
Tremble before bath!
In the beginning, I found this character difficult to play, but after some practice, it turns out he's actually extremely busted. He can dash, throw spears, he can falcon kick, and it all feels very fluid. The great thing about his gameplay is that the spears and the kick reset your dash. So if you play correctly, you can be zigzagging, zooming all over the map, and your opponents will have no bloody clue where you're going. Another great thing about Black Panther is that if you mess up, that's when his ultimate comes into play. His ultimate spawns a giant kitty that deals a good chunk of damage, but the best bit about it is that it resets all of your abilities. So now you can just start dashing all over the place again. Yo, if you like Call of Duty, Halo, Quake, Doom, Soldier 76 on Overwatch, then the Punisher, he's for you. This guy is a hit scan DPS who's equipped with an assault rifle, a shotgun, a turret, a smoke grenade, and he has a zip line.
Oh my god.
Now might be a good time.
His damage output is easily the highest in the game, especially if you pair him with Rocket. These two characters have a team-up ability that gives the Punisher infinite ammo and an increased fire rate. Now, I know I'm saying everything is busted, okay? That's kind of the premise of this video, but this is genuinely busted. His ultimate ability is even stronger than this, though. It's called Final Judgment. The Punisher will whip out 2 Gatling guns, he becomes immune to CC, and he does enough damage to delete enemy tanks in seconds.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, if you're leaving the spawn and you think to yourself, holy shit, it's windy out here, it's because you've got Storm on your team. Storm is quite a simple character, but I've had a lot of fun with her. If you want to play a DPS version of Lucio that flies instead of wall riding, this is the character for you. She's extremely busted. Storm has a move called Weather Control, and this move toggles between 2 buffs, a speed boost and a damage boost, and it works identical to Lucio's crossfade. This move doesn't just buff Storm, it buffs buffs the entire team. You can also increase the effects of these buffs with an ability called Goddess Boost. For example, if you've got the damage boost up, she will start summoning lightning bolts. Oh, that's why they call me Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow, baby. Storm's ultimate ability is one of the best in the game. She transforms into a hurricane, pulls enemies in, and deals a lot of damage. It's kind of like a Zarya grab and a Reaper ult, all in one. Look at my booty.
Oh, let me see that.
Look at my booty.
Oh my god.
What makes this ability even more effective is that when you initially use it, Storm disappears and it allows you 5 seconds to choose where you want to spawn as the Hurricane. It's completely crazy. SpiderMan. If you want to swing around the map at light speed, combo burst the supports and swing out like nothing happened, this is the character for you. Spider-Man's mobility is so fast that it feels like you've activated cheat codes. I'm not joking. Jeff, I'm sorry. Alright, see ya. When I first started using this web swing, I had no idea where I was or where I was going. Once I got used to it though, swinging around the map and getting picks was super fun. It's not easy though. This is probably the most difficult character to play. His combo involves hitting your opponent with a web, pulling yourself towards them, and then using an uppercut. It's very satisfying. Spider-Man's ultimate ability is called Spectacular Spin. It's an AoE where he continuously shoots webs to damage and stun enemies.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Don't mess with the amazing...
Let's move on to a strategist. These are the supports of the game, and this is Loki. He's my second most played character actually, and he's completely busted. What makes Loki so good is that you can create illusions of yourself and turn invisible. You can also switch places with the illusions, so as you can imagine, it can be very confusing for your opponent.
Your powers are mine!
He also has an ability called Backstab. It's more like a passive though. Basically, his melee attacks do extra damage from behind. This is a cool idea, but the damage just isn't enough considering how difficult it is to get behind an enemy. I did manage to get a Backstab kill, but after that, I actually experienced some true Avengers lore. Loki's healing and damage is a little underwhelming to be honest. You're not going to save your teammates too often. It's crazy that you're alive, Tim.
I'm the first.
Maximum pulse!
But he does have the best ultimate in the game. It's called God of Mischief, and it allows him to shapeshift into any ally or enemy hero to use their abilities. The best part about it is that you gain their ultimate ability instantly.
Judge, jury, executioner! Your powers are mine! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Your powers are mine!
Come with me, I'll duplicate you.
I don't know where you are. Which one are you?
I'll duplicate you and we both just double fish them.
Okay.
On the left, come left! Alright, double fish. Double fish, double fish!
I didn't know it was like charging. I don't know how this works.
I can't breathe! Jeff is one of the most talked about characters, right? And that's because he's a cute little shark dog. And this character, he's extremely awful. Like, he's so bad. As much as I love the design of Jeff, he felt so weak compared to the other characters. Like, every time I tried playing Jeff, I was dead. Fuck. And every time I saw the enemy team playing Jeff, he was dead.
Get Jeff. Get Jeff.
By the eye of Agamotto!
No, Jeff! No!
It's kind of sad because his design is great, okay? He can go under the floor, he can climb walls, he can create a bubble bath to heal, he can also shoot a jet from his mouth to heal. He also has a very interesting ultimate where he dives below the map and then you can resurface to swallow both enemies and friendlies.
Get them.
Zigzag, baby. I didn't play Jeff much, so I didn't get any big clips with this ability. In one instance, I swallowed an enemy and ejected him into a Doctor Strange portal that was placed outside of the map. And then all the other times, I would just swallow an enemy and swim off the map.
Where is the second healer?
What the hell? I got 8. Oh my god, I'm in Jeff's belly. Let's go. Hi, this is Jeff from the Overwatch team. And I get revived, baby. No, I used my ult. Oh my god. Okay, if you simply want to be Groot, you're gonna love this character. He is Groot.
I am Groot!
Groot was the last character I tried before the beta ended, and I had a ton of fun playing him. His primary fire launches vines that do a lot of damage, and they have a surprising amount of range. He has an ability called Spore Bomb, which is basically a grenade that explodes on impact.
I am Groot!
Nah, bruh, I'm Groot.
He has bombs?
Yeah. And as you can see, you can also build these vine walls. It kind of reminded me of playing Mei from Overwatch, the way you'd let an enemy pass the choke and then you'd wall them off. The difference here is that you can put down multiple walls. It's great. His ultimate ability is called Strangling Prison. It's basically a Zarya grab. Groot fires a vine cluster that pulls in enemies and traps them. I never even had to combo with his ultimate though. I would just throw it out and then I'd chuck a spore grenade and watch everyone perish. I'm so good
Oh my
at
god,
Groot.
you popped off. What the?
Also, after playing Groot for a couple of hours, I realized you could stack the walls on top of each other in various ways, and it was pretty useful for getting to the high ground. Wait. I have an idea. I have like 2 hours in Fortnite, so this comes natural to me.
Welcome to Rocket Street!
Almost there.
Come on. That's embarrassing.
I'm crazy! There's a couple of heroes I tried briefly. Mantis is a strategist that can move fast, heal, give a damage boost, and she can self-res. Wait, I'm like a spirit. She can revive? Oh my goodness! She has an ability called Spore Slumber that puts enemies to sleep, so if you combine that with her high damage primary fire, you're good to go.
You look tired. My anger is purged.
My anger is purged.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Get spored, my brother. Scarlet Witch is also another hero I tried briefly. You know, and if you want to play as a cooler version of Moira, this is the character for you. Her primary is an auto-locking attack that drains your enemy's life, and she has an ability called Dark Seal, which basically stuns enemies periodically. She also has a Fade ability that gives her flight, and it has 2 charges, so that's pretty cool. Scarlet's ultimate ability is called Reality Erasure, and that's exactly what it does. It erases the enemy team in one big blast. So Luna Snow, you know, if you want to play the best character in the game, it's Luna. She's extremely busted. She's got reliable damage, reliable healing. My favorite ability of hers is called Absolute Zero. It freezes enemies in place and allows you to delete them. Her ultimate ability activates a K-pop dance where you can toggle between healing or a damage boost. And this seems to last forever. Thor is a tank who feels very powerful, but I think he needs some work. You can dash into the fight, activate a move called Awakening Rune, and go berserk on the enemy team. The issue here is that all of his abilities set off a 2-second cooldown, so he can feel a bit clunky sometimes. He has a lot of mobility for a tank though. You can dash around the map in any direction, and I really like this. His ultimate ability is strong too. It's called God of Thunder. Thor will jump upwards, smite the ground below, and then land, inflicting huge damage.
Behold the God of Thunder!
Magneto is another tank, and all I have to say about this character is that he has an ability called Metallic Fusion. It's on a 30-second cooldown, and it's unreasonably strong. Metallic Fusion whips out a sword, and it will delete everything left, right, and center. It just does so much damage, and it has so much range. Those are all the characters I've tried so far though. There's only a couple I missed. And at some point in this video you would have thought, Andrew's just saying everything is busted, this is stupid. And that's true. The point I was trying to make is that all the characters feel powerful and impactful in this game, and it's super fun. And as an Overwatch player, it's been a huge breath of fresh air for me.
I'm gonna eat them.
Nice. Try and run to the edge and throw them off.
That's
How many are there?
Oh, I didn't launch it far enough.
Oh, wait, he's back. Wait, no. Now, people are asking, is this game better than Overwatch? And I just have to say, it doesn't matter which is better to me. They're both good games. The gameplay in Overwatch is much cleaner and smoother. I love the characters. I think the team play is really solid in Overwatch. However, it's an old game, and since the release of Overwatch 2, it hasn't really grabbed my attention as much, but I still enjoy it. Marvel Rivals, on the other hand, is brand new with a lot of good ideas. It's a very creative game, and it is grabbing my attention right now. The optimization needs work though, and there's a couple of gameplay elements that need adjusted. The destructible environment, for example, I just think it should be removed. I like maps staying consistent. Also, the wall climbing needs work. I think the geometry just needs simplified or something. Dude, the climbing in this game! Also, there's no accessibility options. I'm red colorblind and I have a really difficult time seeing the enemy team. Oh! This was just the closed beta though. I'm definite they will address all of this, but in the future, I'll likely be playing both Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. I like them both. I have no idea when this game will come out though. I do know that it will be free to play, and I'm just looking forward to it. That's all I have to say. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.